Tuesday's Tunes. All right, everybody, welcome to Tuesday's Tunes. I hope you didn't have a hard time finding us tonight. I know hey, what's up going? Yeah, what's going on? Hope you didn't have a hard time finding us tonight. We're having a trouble hooking up with the live stream. I think we're here though, right? We're here. Are we here now?
We're here.
Yeah, I think we're here now.
Cassie's here too.
Let's see. Oh, hi, Cassie. And Owen, how we doing?
Hi,
yeah,
Dave.
yeah. We're just a little out of sorts. We had a late start because we're trying to figure out something. Sometimes the Facebook has these weird hiccups that we can't sort of navigate so smoothly. But now that we're here, happy Tuesday, everybody. We made it. It's March 21st. This is our Florida special. The idea. Uh-oh. That again.
Oh, sorry. My phone was just playing All I Want for Christmas for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, how odd.
Oh, that's weird. I thought it was my phone first. We're having a really tough start here right now. This is like...
Just played a little prank.
Oh, so that was you.
Cut
my God.
Cut the tension.
Oh, all right.
From our trip.
I get it. That happened to us on the trip. I know. All right. It's a little bit of an inside joke to make us feel a little better.
Just some goofs and some gaffes.
Yeah. But anyways, welcome to Tuesday's Tunes. Here we are with our Florida special. The reason why we decided to have a Florida special episode tonight is me and my gal Cassie were going down to visit Mom down in Florida, Bradenton, Florida. So we're really excited. We're flying out tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. And so we decided to sort of make a Florida-themed Tuesday's Tunes. Now you say, how are we going to do that? Well, so we were sort of...
It's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question. And last week we were hanging out with the one and only Bill Bartholomew and me and Owen, and we were hanging out with Bill. So the three of us were sitting around, we're trying to figure out what we could do for a sort of a Florida themed, and we all sort of collectively thought of like, oh, what if you picked artists that were from Florida? And I thought it was a great idea, and we all like, yeah. So we kind of all put in our input on what we could, what artists we could pick. Basically, picking out the set.
Did you say why Florida?
Why Florida?
Yeah.
Because we're going tomorrow. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I said that just a few minutes ago. So, so now that we're all here, so
Just confused because you're missing your beard.
Oh yeah. So lots happened. Lots happened since
Very
since the last show. And on our last show was a lot of fun. And by the way, the last episode was the Lost Time sort of triple tribute, if you will. But I had a lot of fun doing that show. I did Days Go By from Lost Time for songs. I did an Oh Look, which is one of my originals. And then I did Handmade by Alt J, which we went to see last Monday. And then I did Why Not to Bother, right? Is that what I did? No. I'm trying to remember. Oh, the 311 song from Mason's birthday. I did 311 Do You Right, and then I finished off with Why Not to Bother. But anyways, that was a fun show. That was a really, really fun show.
Mm-hmm.
But moving along to this Tuesday's Tunes, tonight's show. See that?
Good segue.
Yeah, we just segued. That's right. And this first tune that I'm going to do is from a show I went to go see. Now, I already think that I have honored this show back when, in November 26, 2021, I went to the Performing Arts Center with my friends Bill Bartholomew, his wife Gabby, and Chris Knott. I think that was the crew. We went to see this certain artist perform who's from Florida, and so I decided to look up the set list from that night and pick a song that they did so that I could sort of honor that night again. And this song comes from a 1969. I won't tell you the name of the album because that'll give away the name of the artist. But it's a fun tune. I think it'll get us going. So without further ado, here's our first song tonight for our Florida show. And thanks again, everybody, for showing up here. All right. To be alone with you, just you and me. Won't you tell me true? Ain't that the way it ought to be? To hold each other tight, well, the whole night through. Yeah, everything is alright when I'm alone with you. To be alone with you at the close of the day, with only you in view, while the evening slips away. It only goes to show that life's pleasures be few. The only one I know is being alone with you. Oh yeah, they say that the night time is the right time. Be with the one you love. Too many thoughts get in the day, but you're always what I'm thinking of. I wish the night were here, bringing me all of your charms. When only you are near, holding me in your arms. I'll always thank the Lord when my workday is through. I get my sweet reward when I'm alone with you. All right. Hey, thank you so much. That's Bob Dylan's "To Be Alone with You" from 1969, his album Nashville Skyline. That was a really fun show. That show consisted of, I looked it up, it was 17 songs. And now, I almost thought of doing the song from his latest album, Rough and Rowdy Ways, called Key West, because it was Florida. But it's a beautiful song that it's sort of like really Bob Dylan in his his current time. And I was just worried that I wasn't able to pull it off, because it's, well, just check it out. It's very dreamlike, and he's sort of his, like, you know, his spoken word over this beautiful backing band. But it's called Key West, and so he did Key West. He Got to Serve Somebody was one of the ones that was sort of, you know, one of the bigger hits, if you will. Melancholy Mood, he did a cover of Frank Sinatra's Melancholy Mood, and then he also did I'll Be Your Baby Tonight, which is sort of reminds me of this tune. To Be Alone with You. Very similar vibe there. But the great Bob Dylan with his Rough and Rowdy Ways tour. I actually got a winter hat from that show, because it was like, I think it was 19 degrees that night in Providence on November 26th. So that's our first tune. We're doing all right. We got a little momentum. You know, let's keep that going. Let's see. So number 2. Let's see. We do a little flipperoo, and we got some people here.
Got a crowd?
Got a little crowd, huh? I don't know why I can never see that. Oh, there we go. Then again, I hope everybody has tuned in easily without a problem. I know the link was funny, but so this next tune, our second tune, comes from 1996. It was the 5th single off of this album of this band, and then it was a debut album. So it was jam-packed. This song was released on September 22nd, 1998, which was my brother's birthday, which is kind of neat to think. So excellent song. This album really had a significant impact on me when I first got it. I loved every song, and it sort of hit me by surprise back in high school. So let's get into it. Let's see how we do. So this is number 2. I hope you like it. It's nothing, it's so normal. You just stand there. I could say so much, but I don't go there 'cause I don't want to. I was thinking if you were lonely, maybe we could live here and no one would know. At least not to the point that we would think so. And everyone here, 'cause everyone here is thinking about somebody else. And it's best if we all keep this under our heads. And I couldn't tell if anyone here was feeling the way I do. Don't know now. I don't know how to get it back to good. This don't mean that you own me. Well, this ain't no good. In fact, it's phony as hell. But things just worked out like you wanted to. If you see me out, you don't know me. Try to turn your head, try to give me some room, and I figure out just what I'm gonna do. 'Cause everyone here hates everyone here for doing me like they do. And it's best if we all keep this quiet instead. And I couldn't tell why everyone here was doing me like they do. But I'm sorry now, and I don't know how to get it back to good. And everyone here is wondering what it's like to be with somebody else. And everyone in here is to blame. And everyone here gets caught up in the pleasure of the pain. Yeah, everyone here hides shades of shame. Well, but looking inside, we're the same, and we're all grown now. Yeah, we don't know how to get it back to good. 'Cause everyone here knows everyone here is thinking about somebody else. And it's best if we all keep this under our heads. See, I couldn't tell if anyone here was feeling the way I do. When it's over now, and I don't know how guess it's all over now. No getting back to good. Hey, thank you so much, everyone. There, back to good. Matchbox 20.
Getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting back to good.
Anytime now.
Yeah, from their album from their album Yourself and Someone Like You in 1996. That was Back to Good, with the number 2 in the name of the song and not the number 20 in the name of the band. The word 20 was used. They changed it, but back in 2015. What did you say it was?
I thought it was maybe early 2000s.
Early 2000s. Yeah.
I don't know, somewhere around like album 3 or 4 maybe.
Yeah. They originally it was Matchbox with the number 20. Then it was the word.
Which was funny because during that conversation with Bill, we were also talking about how bands followed not only genres but naming conventions too.
Yeah.
You know, with the number,
backwards letter or whatever, or
Yeah,
K
yeah.
instead of a C. I don't know what's going on.
So
Yeah.
they came up as part of that too.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. But excellent album. If you're unfamiliar with
That's
that
true.
that album, which you probably are just by hearing the singles on the, you are familiar with the album just by hearing what singles they put. I mean, they put 5 singles out. That was actually the biggest single of the record, which was pretty cool. Which is funny. Remember, I was saying, I'm like, I think I could have picked one that was a little more well known. It actually was the most well known. But interesting fact about the tune too is for the radio edit, it cuts out about 50 seconds of the song, and
like one of those refrains or whatever.
yeah. So it's like one of those things I never noticed until that was said, or I don't know. It was like strange because I'm like, I feel like this song is a little bit longer when I listened to it on the album, but I never made the connection of like that there was an edit. That just the subconscious, I guess. But so that's number 2. I think we're doing pretty good for our momentum here after our rough start. But let's see what we got. Number 2. So we all know what number 3 is.
What is it?
It's
Wasn't paying attention.
number 3 is what we call the producer's pick or producer's choice, whatever you want to say. Yeah. And Owen has chosen tonight a sweet song or a fun song from 1979. A couple of fun things about this song. It has the same name as a song written by Paul McCartney from 2007 and Johnny Cash in 1969. So that's a couple of fun facts. So it's again, this gentleman was from Florida, and so that's why we chose, the basis of what we choosing this artist. And this is one that Owen picked, and I'm gonna have a fun time playing this one. Let's see how. What's that?
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Let's see. Baby, I saw fire. I went left and I went right. Yeah, so you tell me what you want me to do. This might be over, honey, it ain't through. Let me know once you finish with me, what you want me to be. Baby, you tell me. Honey, you tell me. Baby, I don't understand this. It's alright, I can take a little pain. I've been winning and losing. I've been in and out of the rain. Yeah, so you tell me what you want me to do. It might be over, honey, it ain't through. Let me know when you're finished with me, what you want me to be. Baby, you tell me. Honey, you tell me. You put me through your paces and you twist it. I feel like I'm dying, dying. Yeah, the last thing that I needed was to finally realize you're lying, lying. Won't you tell me what you want me to do? I'm all over, honey, it ain't through. Let me know when you're finished with me, what you want me to be. What you want me to be. Baby, you tell me. Honey, you tell me. Baby, you tell me. Well, will you tell me? Hey, thanks, Owen. Thanks for picking a real fun tune. I like that number. It's got a nice
Good tune.
groove to it.
Nice.
Tom Petty always has these rhythms that give me a little anxiety when I perform them, but they're a lot of fun if you can, you know what I mean, like that, or whatever that was. The what's his other? I'm trying to think of this song. I'm forgetting this song, but we used to do a number, Tom Petty song, and it used to freak me out on the drums because it was one of these tunes that I could just barely pull off, and this rhythm reminded me of it, but I didn't sweat it as much as I thought I would, and I appreciate that it went that way. But so that's a fun tune. It's called "You Tell Me" by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers from their album "Damn the Torpedoes" in 1979. And any reason why you chose that one? Just sort of any
well, Tom Petty was my gateway into music.
Yeah, I know you're a huge Tom Petty fan. Yeah, I remember.
Well, I always kind of like to pick the songs that are off the beaten path. So
yeah,
I don't know. Just kind of started with the first album and saw that one. Was like, oh right, yeah.
So that was his first album.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn. Okay. So I got to do. I didn't do enough homework on it, but I didn't realize that was his first album. But that's that makes sense. That's where you can get those screechy, falsetto-y kind of parts a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, man, his voice on this tune was sick. I tried my best. But
We should get you to do a Wilbury song for a Tuesday's Tunes.
yeah, that
because you
would be
got
a great idea. Yeah.
Harrison, Dylan, Petty, Lynn, and
Well, that's something to take note.
Orbison.
You know, I mean,
sometimes.
producer's choice.
Yep. Write that down.
Traveling Wilburys. See that? I wrote it right. I wrote it on the paper. So
It's good.
let's just take a peek at the comments.
Yeah, everyone's enjoying the show so far.
Oh, right on. Mariah Carey. Yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to say that I went up to Providence last night with Cassie, and we went up to the Motif Awards for Motif Magazine for Rhode Island Music Awards. It was a lot of fun. Some friends won some awards. It was good to see that. Bill Bartholomew won Best Songwriter. Ziggy got a bunch of awards for his bands too, with the Z Boys, the Princess, and Nardust, and it was a lot of fun. We bumped into everybody that you know was associated with the Rhode Island music scene. There it was promoters, venue owners. It was a really good time. And I just wanted to give them a round of applause for doing a good job. Having the Rhode Island Grammys, if you will. It was up at FET in Oneyville. We had a great time. A great venue, too. So the Providence scene is alive and well after the COVID situation, and last night was, proved it right. We had a lot of fun. We stopped at the Oneyville, New York System Wieners on the way out and had a couple of dogs.
Footlong.
Yeah.
Who got the footlong?
Yeah. All the way. But I don't care for mustard that much, so I didn't get mine with mustard. But that's okay, right?
Remember when Ben would always take us to Coney Island?
Yeah, I was telling Cassie that we'd get like 6. You know what I mean? I think I had 2 last night.
That was like our White Castle.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Hot Dog Annie's in Leicester. Yep. Little hot dog shack on the side of the road. We all know what they are, you know. Hot Dog Annie's. It was our New York system in Massachusetts, you know.
So is New York system a reference to a special way they make them, or?
I think it's the Coney Island way. I'm not sure because there was the Coney Island hot dogs in Worcester.
Worcester.
Yeah, and I think it was how you know what I mean. That's the New York system. Maybe it originated in like the Coney Island, like way I guess the way they do is just they stack them on their arm and they make the dogs. I don't know. I think it's
don't they?
It's the meat sauce. There's a certain the flat top grill.
That's what I was gonna say. I think it's the flat top grill. Because usually like you boil hot dogs, but they did it on the grill, right?
Yeah, the flat top grill and with
the diced onions.
Diced onions, meat sauce, and then
not sautéed onions, just diced. Right?
Just diced. Yeah, not sautéed, just diced. Almost minced. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
And celery salt, of course, because there's not enough salt in what's going on already there. You got to add celery salt, but delicious nonetheless. And
so is that style at that place? It was like that.
Yeah, it was like that.
Okay,
I mean, but
right.
Yeah, you can get a hamburger, you can get whatever you want too. They have a somewhat limited menu or whatever, but
that's awesome.
I don't know if they actually have a
hungry.
big salad, but they didn't seem like the type of place that actually had lettuce anywhere. But delicious French fries and hot dogs. And what a character was our server too. It was a lot of fun. Very colorful experience there.
That's awesome.
And but yeah, I suggest checking out the Motif winners and nominations. There are a lot of great bands that were sort of swirling around last night. So check that out. And yeah, Another round of applause for Motif. Let's see here. So now we're on to number 4. This is this kind of sometimes is like mom's pick. It's not always mom's pick, but it's I sometimes it is. So this one, basically, I know that we're going to see mom, so I told her the idea of the show, and she thought of this artist she went to go see with my father and her grandmother, so Grandma Ev, at the Van Wezel Performing Arts Center in Tamaree Trail, Sarasota, Florida. So this was a show they went to in February of 2009. I think it was February 12th. I looked it up. February 12th, 2009 at 8 p.m. The Van Wezel Performing Arts Center. They went to go see this gentleman perform his songs. And this particular tune goes back to 1962 off his first album. Again, I won't say the name of the album because it might give it away, but I'm just saying it's a long name. It's comical, but we'll get into the song and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. So without further ado, here's number 4. Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody for my own. Now I'm so lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I wish that I had someone to call on the phone. Now I'm a soldier, a lonely soldier, away from home, with no wish of my own. That's why I'm lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I wish that I could go back home. Letters, never a letter. I get no letters in the mail. I've been forgotten. Oh, yes, forgotten. Oh, how I wonder how it is I failed. Now I'm a soldier, a lonely soldier, away from home, with no wish of my own. That's why I'm lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I wish that I could go back home. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. That's Bobby Vinton. Vinton, if you will, or and his Mr. Lonely song off their album Roses Are Red and Other Songs for the Young and Sentimental. That's a very quick album title for you there.
Just rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah, for the young and sentimental. Can you be young and sentimental? I think you can. I guess this is those songs for those people. And
They're out there.
they're out there. I do have to give credit. It was co-written by Robert Mercy and his orchestra. The fun thing about this tune, it was released in October 1964, but it was recorded in February 1962. So it's like, I think it was released as a single. Just a funny timeline there. But that's Mr. Lonely.
Chat liked it.
The chat liked it. I love that. I didn't realize that I liked Bobby Vinton so much too. And Mom sent me a text of that show that they went to see again at the Van Weasel Performing Arts Center in Sarasota, Florida. I looked at the set list, and this was on the set list, and it looked like an awesome show. So. Oh, you can't hear me. Well, yeah. Sorry about that. I mean, I can repeat everything I just said.
Oh, no, it was just saying.
Oh, no. Thanks. That's the producer doing his work, folks, making sure we get the best possible sound, best possible show for you here. So, yeah, that's Mr. Lonely. It's a great tune. I think it was his first single, I think, for Bobby. But I was drawn to the song's title because I always loved the song, but I didn't know it was actually Mr. Lonely. I thought it was Lonely. I'm so lonely. I didn't know it was actually Mr. Lonely until I looked it up. I'm like, oh, what's Mr. Lonely? I wonder if it's that song, I'm so lonely. And it doesn't say that in the song. For all these times, it just says, that's why I'm lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. It never says, I am so lonely. For all these years, I thought it was being said so lonely. So anyway, so that's number 4. That brings us to an interesting point in our show. I know I said in one of the posts that I was going to bring out a guest that I met, it was probably 25 years ago at the Spencer Music shop in Spencer, Massachusetts. So this particular guest is right around the corner here. Just give me one moment. I'm going to bring him on set. A+ production, yeah. We try, yeah. Oh my. That's the okay, yep. Move this around. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Make sure we bring the volume up on. I know, guitar on Tuesday's Tunes. I can hear it, yeah. It sounds pretty good. So, this is my Durango. I bought this at Spencer Music Shop over 25 years ago, I think it was. Reason why I decided to bring this bad boy out is actually this guitar has made it to Florida before. Back in 98, I think it was, we went down. I might need some help on the timeline on that. I think it was 98 when we went down and stayed with Grandma Ev. And I think, I know I brought this guitar down. I'm just not sure of the year, but I think Bri was still in high school, so that was 98 in April. And so this guitar has been to Florida. I bought it in Spencer, Mass, and then it went to Florida a year or two after I bought it. And it's been with me at all the Christmas tree times. It's been out on Block Island. It's been also all over the place. And I decided to sort of think about what song did I want to play on this guitar for you folks. And I started listing out songs from the last few years I've written, like Broken Umbrella, Hollow Tomorrow, Keep It Safe, Windy Ave, Just Another Maybe. These are all definite booth songs that I wrote in Harlem when I was in the booth. So those are those songs. And then I said, you know what? Let's go way back. And after chatting with Owen about this, we sort of pinpoint the day, or the year when this song was written. And we said, 2001, the spring of 2001. That's when we, just a few months after we met.
First year of college.
Yeah, first year of college, yep. We met in September of 2000, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So this song I wrote that spring, and I know Katie really loves this song. So I don't know if she's here with us tonight. She's probably working. She might be working if we haven't heard from her. But
by the way, your mom replied in the chat.
Oh yeah,
about the year.
What year was it?
She said 98 and 2000.
98 and 2000. That's right. So I'm trying to think. Maybe it was the 2000 year.
So you would have had this guitar a year before you wrote that song. How long did you have the guitar for?
I must have. I'm trying to remember. I had the guitar for. It went to Florida, so it was either one of those 2 years. So what, 98 or 2000? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely had it. I feel like I might have brought it. I brought it 1 year. Did I bring it 2 years? Well,
maybe you'll figure it out by the end of the song.
Maybe I'll figure it out by the end of the song. Yeah, I am going to bring a guitar down to Florida tomorrow, but I'm going to bring a different one. The one as not as sentimental as this one. But I was surprised at how good this thing sounded. I haven't touched this thing in years.
It's a blast from the past.
The strings are nice. I might have changed the strings a little while ago just to kind of give it a little nod. Let's see how. So this one, like I said, it's an original and wrote back a long time ago, 2001, and I hope you like it. So without further ado, here's our 5th song on the Durango. But it seems we are alone. We're searching for a motive to build us a home. Gone crazy. Can you see me? I'm so damn lazy. Oh, can you help me? Can you help me? We're all living for the rest of our lives. We're all living, and we must be wise. We're all living for the rest of our lives, for the rest of our. Can't keep still for a moment. My mind is elsewhere. And I know what you said to me. I won't lay you down, I swear. Gone crazy. Can you see me? I'm so damn lazy. Can you help me? Can you help me? We're all living for the rest of our lives. We're all living for it must be wise. We're all living for the rest of our lives, for the rest of our. Everything's a blur to me. I don't understand my reason to be on this world. I think it's not for me. Our lives, we're all living 'cause we're all living for the rest of our lives, for the rest of our for the rest of our lives. Hey, thank you so
was a good
much.
one.
Hey, yeah, no, that felt pretty good. It felt pretty good, and yeah, maybe I don't know if we can get a close up of it. Let's see. I just wanted to show the head stack. Durango.
Yeah.
That's for Mr. Wayne Bailey, if he remembers.
Yeah.
When he probably will tune in at some point, but the Baileys, just so they could remember the brand name. But yeah, Durango from '96, I think this was, but you know.
Yeah, no, I heard a lot about Spencer music.
Well, I guess that's what we got for tonight.
It's a good show.
It felt pretty good. We're excited to shove off tomorrow and fly down to Florida. Let's hear it again for our producer Owen Buckley.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's a good idea.
That's a great idea. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. We'll only be gone for a week, and then we'll be back to doing some more of this Tuesday's tuning.
Sure.
And we've been getting real excited about recording. We've been working with Randy Robbins, recording Randy. We're gonna be recording Fave here pretty soon at Analog Studios, and we got some announcements coming up soon that we're excited about. So.
Your mom's excited to see you.
And we're excited to see Mom. So and Cassie, yeah. But yeah, it kind of feels neat having a guitar here. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, folks. We will see you on April 5th, I think. No. Oh, what? Look at that. Yeah, so if you'd like to contribute to our Tuesday's tunes here and show your appreciation anyway, you can just yeah, you can just use the Venmo that's right there. And we'll see you next time. And no, but yeah, I think our next Tuesday's tunes, April, what is it, 3rd?
Yeah, should have had the calendar up.
That's all right.
April 4th.
April 4th. Okay, so yeah, April 4th.
It'll be on the website.
Yeah, it'll be on the web. We'll be back. Me and Cassie come back the 29th. We'll have time to get everything ready again. But thanks again for tuning in and appreciate the loyalty after a really slow start. We got to get Facebook better on their end. But we'll see you in a little while. And take care, everybody.
Night.
Can you believe
we're